Hey guys, and welcome back to this video. Now in this particular video I want to show you a quick idea that how internal, external and inline CSS are actually going to be work. Okay, now let's jump into it. What I did, I just created a CSS folder here, learn CSS. I'm going to right click onto it and open with a Visual Studio Code so that you can see all the codes. Okay, okay, that's fine. Now what I do, I just create index.html file, index.html. Okay, now as I said you in the previous video, you can just create internal and inline CSS in one particular file. That means in index.html file, and you don't need to create another file for that. So what I do, I use a shortcut like exclamation and get the code ready. Now what I do, I will just create a CSS, and then I will put I will go back here and yes, do the example h1, and I just say hello, I okay, I am Sanket. Now that's good. Okay, now let's go with first inline CSS, and as I already told you that you can get a colorize. So push style there. You can see there are a couple of options and couple of CSS properties are actually presented for you, but don't try to worry about it. We are exploring all of them, almost all of them, so you don't need to worry about too much about it. Okay, now let's go with the simple one, which is color. You can go with font size and create some font, put the value onto it. You may face some errors, but yeah, definitely it works. Colors, and now you can pick any color which you want to go for. And in the example I go for red, but now I want to go for another color, like let's say like little bit of coral. Yeah, now let's save this file and let's run this. Okay, we have a go live extension. If you don't see, open with live server. That's it. If you are not installed it, you have different options too. So hello, I'm Sanket. Okay, this is clearly working right now, so you can see. So inline CSS is working pretty well and pretty fantastic. Now let's delete this inline CSS. Okay, if I just delete this and if I just save it, you will see the color is gone. So we can't add a style right now. But what if we wanted to add some internal CSS in the tags of the style? So we have options like we can use a style tag, and inside a style tag we can go for any tag color. Okay, now let us see h1, and I want to colorize the h1 font with the color of aqua. Save it, go for it. You can see the aqua color is presented. So this technique is also working pretty fine. So I'm just cut it here and just paste outside the HTML side, save it. Let's see, it's also working pretty fine. Okay, I'm just going to be refreshing it, but it's still working. So you can put the style tag anywhere where you want it in HTML. I think it doesn't work in body, but I still don't know, I haven't used it. It's totally working. So you can put in body tag outside the HTML or in heading. That's also fine. Save it, back to here, gone. Now let's move to the external CSS. So we can able to understand how external CSS are actually working. For that, I will just create one more file, and one more file which is called as style.css, and we can just put our code here. So what I do, I will just put say h1 color and say color for aquamarine. Save it, and if I just go here and I will see color is not applied. Why? As I told you earlier, that if you are trying to add external CSS, you need to link that particular CSS to your HTML file. Until you link that, you will not see any update or any of the style. So to connect those things, I would say select link with CSS, or you can just say link relation style sheet href style.css. Save it, go back here, you will see, okay, this is also colorized. So in this video we will talk about how internal CSS work, how inline CSS works, and how external CSS are work. I hope you get the point. If you have any doubt in that case, you can ask me in the comment section. and we will move forward and we will see external css properties, and I will explain you that why external css is more useful. Okay, now I hope you got the point. There is one more thing that I getting onto my mind. Actually, I wanted to tell you, but I forgot it. This is like you can just change this icon also, and there are a property for it. So I wanted you to explore how we can change the heading heading logo inside HTML. Okay, just search it, just do it, and once you do it, please copy that code and paste onto the comment section. If you can't be able to paste onto the comment section, that's also fine. You can just put say that, hey, I'm done with heading logo. I will able to enjoy for look out that particular comment. Okay, so I hope you got the point. Let's see in the next, let's catch up in the next one. Okay.